And the second wreath I'm going to show you today is this beautiful deco mesh wreath with a bunny and eggs on it. And the materials you'll need for this wreath are 2 different types of ribbon for the bow. You'll need 3 different kinds of deco mesh, 2 rolls of each. I'm using this brown that I had left over from another project. This bunny that came off of the sign from the first video. Some decorative Easter eggs, a 12-inch wreath form, and some pipe cleaners. You'll want to begin by cutting your mesh into 8-inch strips. I've cut pieces of cardboard to the size that I need, so doing 8 inches today, so I'll put that in my roll of mesh, and then I will wrap it all the way around until I get to the end of the roll. Once you get to the end of the roll, just find that piece of cardboard in the middle, take it out, and you'll want to cut where you folded. We're just starting by cutting 1 roll of each. So once you've cut your white, you can then move on to cutting your pink and then your brown. This method is much faster and saves you a lot of time rather than just cutting them individually. Once you have 1 roll of each cut into strips, we're going to begin to make our bundles. So you're going to roll each color of mesh, alternating which one you won't put on the bottom, so alternating colors. Planning to put the brown on the bottom first, and the pink in the middle, and then the white on top, and then alternating the order that you put the colors in. Wrap your pipe cleaner around all 3 of the colors and pull nice and tight and twist. I know I only have so much of the brown left, so I will run out at some point. So I'll just have a bit less brown. Some of my bundles will be just with the white and the pink mesh. I'm going to be attaching my bundles to the 2 center bars on the wreath form today. And because I'm only attaching to the 2 middle bars today and not the outer bars, you want it to be going across the wreath form. We're going to be putting a total of 5 bundles in each section of the wreath. You will have to use a bit of your second rolls of mesh. You won't be using too much of it, but you will need a second one, and then you can save the rest for another project. As I said, I didn't have enough of the brown left, so what I did is alternated. I did 3 bundles with the brown and then 2 with just the pink and white, for a total of 5 in each section. And I have all of my bundles on to my wreath form, and so I'm going to start attaching the eggs. So just figuring out where I want to place them first. And first I'm going to cut the hanging string off of the egg and flip my wreath over and find you can just choose any of the pipe cleaners. Just pull one through that's attached to a bundle. Just pull it through to the front, and then you're going to attach the egg to it. And where the loop is, where the string was hanging, you just put the pipe cleaners through and you just twist them together to tie it on, and then just trim the pipe cleaners and tuck them into the other side. And I have all 9 of my eggs attached. And now it's time to attach the bunny. So I'm just going to trim off the hanger that came on it. And I'm just going to use that jute to attach my pipe cleaners. So just tucking the pipe cleaner under and tying it around that piece of jute to prepare to attach it to the wreath form. One of the pieces of jute did come out from one of these staples, so I just put some hot glue on each of the staples. And then you're going to attach another pipe cleaner to the other piece of jute. For the bow, I just did a simple 4-loop bow with the green burlap, and then a 2-loop bow with the patterned ribbon, and just attach them together with a pipe cleaner. And then I just took a little piece of fabric and made a knot. And to attach the bunny, I am going to attach the one set of pipe cleaners to the 2 outside bars, and then attach the other set of pipe cleaners to the 2 inside bars. And I've decided to place the bow under where I put the bunny. So taking the bow's pipe cleaners and just tying them to the 2 middle bars and twisting them on there tightly and trimming and tucking that pipe cleaner in. At this point, you can go around and trim off all of your pipe cleaners, and then you can just go around and tuck them all in neatly. And at this point, I'm just going to poof up my poofs, and you can go around and give your wreath a little haircut if you see any little frayed pieces or little pieces sticking out that you don't like. And go ahead and just move your mesh around just to cover up any holes you might find. And then you can just fluff up your bow. And I always just use a little narrow piece of ribbon to use as a hanger to attach to the top. I had found another couple of eggs, a little pink and blue one that I put above the bow. I got them from Dollar Tree. They were ones that were on picks. I just pulled them off the picks and glued them on. And because I didn't have as much of the brown, I just went around and pulled that out to make sure you could see it. Thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed my videos today on how to make 2 separate bunny wreaths for Easter. Thanks for watching.